Hello and welcome, guys. As tomorrow I plan to cover both Bellator and PFL, I would like to inform you that we are probably going to have great card this weekend. I'm going to cover Bellator main event. Rest is available for members for Bellator main card. Now let's go. JORNEL LUGO 600 A1. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter out of West Palm Beach, Florida, United States. 5'9", 73 inches is his reach. He's gonna meet Kate Kilali 740. 5'9", 70.5, which means JORNEL LUGO gonna have 2.5-inch reach advantage. But got to say that Kate Lee is a very durable fighter, and he fought to decision against Hoffen Stotts, which just speaks about his amazing abilities. And he outworked Sean Bunch, Vinicius Zane, Vinicius Zani. Also fought in some other promotions, including FFC, where he destroyed Chris Johnson. He lost to John Sweeney, but his losses came to really big names. I interviewed John Sweeney. Now JORNEL LUGO 600. He destroyed literally everybody. Outworked Charles Soto, Kaz Bell, Cortavius, Romeus, John Dumas. For this fight, odds are kind of interesting because when I watched odds for this fight, I was kind of a bit surprised. There's a JORNEL LUGO is a super heavy favorite. I wouldn't sleep that much on LUGO, but I'm going to pick him to win this fight because of better cardio, and I think he would control the fight on the ground now. MARCELO GOLM 830. He is 6'3", 75.5 inches is his reach, fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. ITT fighter. He's going to meet KELVIN the Mama's Boy 11'5". KELVIN 6'0", 77 inches is his reach, which means he's longer than his opponent. On the other side, Tila didn't have a good career at PFL. He suffered 4 losses in 5 fights. I remember Mama's Boy, great guy though. He lost twice to Jared Rosholt. Dennis Goltsov choked him out. Ali Saib outworked him, but he Kimura'd Mulder-Rees. He also won Jared Rosholt via guillotine choke. Defeated Kyle Alencar. Very much family person and a great fighter. On the other side, MARCELO GOLM. Well, he's a different juice, as MARCELO GOLM is a former UFC fighter who destroyed Christian Colombo via rear naked choke, but then suffered back-to-back losses to Tim Johnson, Arjun Bular, and Sergei Pavlovich. Well, that loss to Arjun Bular makes me doubt that MARCELO GOLM, honestly, and despite MARCELO GOLM is a heavy favorite here, I'm gonna go with Mama's Boy here. I think Mama's Boy has good chances if he stays away from ground game. Now Logan Storley, a great American wrestler, 5'9", 71.5 inches, NCAA Division I wrestler, 11-1, and he fought extremely big names like at LFA to also in Bellator. He outworked Joaquin Buckley, AJ Matthews, Jon Pascu, AJ Brooks, Camille Haley, lost to Yaroslav Mosov via close split decision. Gonna meet Dante Shiro 820. Dante Shiro fighting out of Madison, Wisconsin, 6'0". But against Logan Storley, I just don't see Dante Shiro defeating Logan Storley. Dante Shiro comes from a different promotion. He fought against Agil Antani, but lost via split decision. Also against Jesse Orholin, but I just don't think his competition can match Logan Storley's competition. I see a clean win for Logan Storley. Then Adam Boric versus JJ Wilson. Adam Boric, the most talented Hungarian fighter, 17-1-0, 5'11", 70.5 inches is his reach, fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He only lost to Darian Caldwell via rear naked choke. Then he bounced back with decision wins over Mike Hamill, Eric Sanchez, and Jeremy Kennedy. He destroyed Pat Curran, Aaron Pico, Josenaldo Silva, Theodore the Wrestler, Nikolov. Then JJ Wilson, the Maori kid fighting out of Australia, 8'0", extremely talented fighter, 5'11", 74 inches is his reach. When it comes to the fight against Adam Boric, this guy is definitely going to have 3.5 inches reach advantage, fighting out of New Zealand. He destroyed Tyvon Claxton, Sergio Debari, and Pedro Carvalho, so he is a serious opponent, very, very serious opponent. I kinda have no courage to pick a side here, I will be honest with you. Adam Boric is a slight favorite, but I did think this fight will not go the distance. I don't see this fight going the distance, and that's it. If I have to lean aside, I would lean Wilson, but I say fight not going the distance. Now we came to the main event of the evening, which is a clash between CHEICK KONGO and SERGEI KHARITONOV. CHEICK KONGO, 6'4", 81 inches is his reach, one of the dirtiest fighters ever to compete in this sport. 30, 11, 2 draws, 1 no contest. CHEICK KONGO He is the Bellator Season 9 heavyweight tournament champion. Most fights in Bellator division history 16, most victories 12. But he lost, again, it was a no contest against Ryan Bader, then he lost to Timothy Johnson. But he defeated Vitaly Minakov, knocked out Timothy Johnson, Javier Ayala. His card is actually very much decent for this kind of competition. Also former UFC name, very, very strong fighter. CHEICK KONGO is a very well-rounded fighter with a great chin, and he can recover from impossible situations, which he proved in the fight against Pat Barry. I could discuss him all day long, just like Sergei KHARITONOV. 6'4", 76 inches. He'll have to deal 5 inches reach disadvantage in this match. KHARITONOV 32 wins, 8 losses, and 2 no contests. He also won a medal at Central Asian Games in boxing. So this guy is a really, really great puncher, good kickboxer, good striker. And Sergei KHARITONOV is the former Pride 2004 heavyweight Grand Prix semi-finalist. Also in Strikeforce, he was a semi-finalist. I got to say that he was winning some hand-to-hand combat competitions, sambo competitions, but he hasn't fought big competition. In the last 2 punches, he won WTKF heavyweight championship by knocking out Fernando Rodriguez Jr., also knocked out Ollie Thompson, whom I interviewed for Parus FC heavyweight championship. In Bellator, he defeated Matt Mitrione, Roy Nelson, and also he was better than Chase Gormley. He was fighting big names. I mean, Sergei KHARITONOV fought really, really big names, never been a part of the UFC. I think Sergei KHARITONOV is better on the ground than CHEICK KONGO, but every other aspect of the game should go in the favor of CHEICK KONGO. I see CHEICK KONGO as a decent striker, excellent in the clinch. KHARITONOV could be having slightly better boxing skills, but when it comes to bookies are favoring Sergei KHARITONOV. I really don't know. I think this is going to be a real trench war. I expect the fight to go the distance. That's what I expect in this fight. If you ask me who's going to win, I'm going to lean towards CHEICK KONGO in this one.